Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday to you. Hopefully you had a good 4th of July holiday, a good week and weekend. Great weather. We had such nice weather on Saturday and on Sunday. We got a pretty nice start to our work week as well. Very warm, very humid. Plenty of sunshine is expected. It looks great out there for the rest of the day today. Just quite muggy and quite warm as well. But we're pretty quiet as we start off the week. We got a couple days of nice quiet-ish weather before we do turn quite active towards the middle of the week. So again, starting off warm and humid, nice and clear here in Maine. However, we got to mention Hurricane Beryl, which made landfall earlier today just south of Houston, right around 5 o'clock this morning as a Category 1 storm. It's then going to move northwards and northeastwards, and we're actually going to get some rain from the leftovers of Beryl later in the week. So we are going to get a good soaking, it looks like, by the middle and latter part of this week as Beryl's remnants move on through our area. So yeah, it does look like we will see a bit more active weather after a pretty quiet start to the week. So let's go look at our current temperatures. Yeah, it's toasty out there already. If you stepped outside, you're feeling the heat, you're feeling the humidity. It's 9:30 in the morning and it's 80 degrees in Portland and in Wiscasset, 81 in Augusta, it's 79 in Lewiston and in Rumford. Very muggy out there as well. Dew points are very, very high. We definitely feel that humidity. Dew points are in the upper 60s right now. Very humid, of course. No one's saying that it's not. However, it's going to be even more humid later in the week. So today, compared to some of the days later this week, actually not that humid in comparison. So yeah, just very muggy air. It's going to be sticking around really all week long. So here's a look at what we're looking ahead to through the day today. Temperatures climbing into the lower and middle 80s as we head into this afternoon. If you're away from the coast, you'll be in the upper 80s or even around 90 degrees. Feeling even hotter, of course, with the high humidity levels and plenty of sunshine as well. So some very toasty weather in store for our Monday. 84 today in Portland, 89 in Sanford, 89 in Lewiston and Augusta, 90 in Freiburg. Perfect beach day today. Perfect lake day today. If you've got the day off maybe, or you're taking the kids out, perfect day for it. No real risk of a storm. Just looks like a great day to be somewhere where you can be nice and cool on this very toasty start to the week. So yeah, looking pretty good out there. Lots of sunshine for today. We're all quiet right now. All right, let's talk Beryl. Made landfall just south of Houston. 750,000 power outages reported in the Houston area. Yeah, pretty significant storm for them. Big impacts there. Flights down to the Houston area are very likely to be heavily impacted today. So if you have family that's traveling, you're heading down to Texas for some reason, just be aware Beryl likely could impact that in some ways. And as I mentioned, we are likely to see some of the remnants of Beryl here in Maine as we head later into this week. So we're going to get a good soaking rain. Doesn't look like we're going to get any major bad weather, just a good soaking rain looks to come from the remnants of Beryl later this week. So here's the latest update. This was as of 9 o'clock this morning, so 35 minutes ago. 75-mile-per-hour winds. It's still a hurricane sitting just to the west of Houston. One of the earlier hurricane landfalls here in the United States. And of course, Beryl finally completing its very long 11, 12-day journey here across the Atlantic. It was a Category 5 storm at its peak. Thankfully, was nowhere near that intensity at landfall in Texas, but still bringing some big impacts there with some very strong winds, heavy rain, and storm surge flooding. Where does Beryl go from here? Well, it continues to move off to the north and then eventually the northeast. Notice, though, at the end of that cone, it's sort of pointed in our direction, and it looks very likely we're going to see at least some rain from the leftovers of Beryl later in the week. Winds not going to be a factor here. Just looks like we're going to be dealing with some rain. Now, before we get there, though, we do have to talk about the threat for some strong storms on Tuesday. Potential Tuesday. Sorry, guys. Just wanted to add in this banner here. Strong storms are possible during the afternoon on Tuesday. Doesn't look like a major threat, but any storm that develops could have some gusty winds or maybe even some hail, mainly from York County down to the south. It doesn't really look like a major threat for all of us, but again, any storms that do form could be on the feistier side here, maybe with some strong winds. Otherwise, it's just another very hot and humid day tomorrow. So let's track out what we're expecting. Very hot, very humid out there for our Monday. Plenty of sunshine. I really don't expect any major weather impacts today, although if you're in the mountains, there may be an afternoon shower later on today. As we head into tomorrow, we'll start the day with some more clouds, and then we'll see the potential for a couple storms as we head into the afternoon. Again, some of these could be on the stronger side with some gusty winds or even some hail. Not a major threat, but that possibility is there for tomorrow. So not quite as sunny or as nice on Tuesday. As we head into Wednesday, that's when the remnants of Beryl start to impact us here. So tracking the soaking rain as we head into Wednesday, we'll see a few showers developing. It turns into a steady rain by the afternoon. There could be some pockets of heavy rain as well. Continues through Wednesday night and through the day on Thursday. So don't make any outdoor plans on Thursday. Looks like a very, very wet day all across the state, and plenty of rain is going to be falling. So here come the remnants of Beryl lifting to the north through the Ohio Valley. I would just think of this as a very wet, cold front. It's not really going to do anything in terms of wind here, no real tropical impacts. It's just going to bring us a lot of rain Wednesday night, and into Thursday. It looks like pretty much all day Thursday, we're going to be dealing with some steady rain out there from Beryl's remnants. And then as we head into Friday, it looks like that finally moves out and we begin to dry things out as we head into the weekend. However, incredibly humid, very high levels of humidity expected through the entire next 7 days, potentially the next 10 to 15 days. I see no indication that we're going to see any dry air anytime soon here. So if you're hoping for a break from the humidity, well, maybe next week might be a better shot at it. This week, absolutely not. It looks very, very hot, very humid through much of the week. So here's a look at potential rainfall. I wouldn't get spooked by all these high numbers of totals here. Still a little early to lock down exactly how much rain we're going to see from Beryl, but a good amount of it does look likely Wednesday through Thursday. Luckily, it's been very warm. It's been very dry. A lot of us could actually use a good soaking. So don't think we're going to deal with major flood concerns here, but it's a possibility in that Wednesday, Thursday timeframe. So we're going to keep watching this, going to keep tracking where the heaviest rainfall sets up. Again, don't get locked into this idea just yet. Still may shift a bit here as the track with Beryl continues to become more defined as the remnants approach us here in Maine. So yeah, it looks like at least a good soaking though on the way, a couple to even a few inches of rain, not out of the question. And as I mentioned, unfortunately, not looking like we're going to see a break from the humidity really anytime this week. Very muggy, especially later in the week as the rain picks back up. And of course, as we dry out Friday, we'll just be left with that tropical moisture still in the area. So it looks like oppressive levels of humidity, especially later in the week. So yeah, very, very muggy out there. Very warm as well today and tomorrow, near 90 still in some spots Tuesday. Cooler Wednesday and Thursday. So at least we won't feel that humidity factor as much on Wednesday or on Thursday, as temperatures won't be quite as extreme. And again, it does look like we're going to be seeing rain for most of Thursday and a good chunk of Wednesday afternoon as well. So that will help it to feel a little cooler. Friday, though, once the sun comes back out after all this rain, it is going to be so sticky on Friday. So yeah, air conditioners going to be working a little bit of overtime, it looks like, this week. So here's what we're expecting for this week. It's really nice in that we're keeping all the rain chances during the week. So I would just say don't make outdoor plans Wednesday or Thursday. Very wet Wednesday afternoon, soaking wet on Thursday with steady rain all through the day. And notice temperatures do take a little dip as well, back down into the 70s Wednesday and Thursday. Warming back up Friday with just a lingering shower or a storm on Friday afternoon with highs in the 80s. Gradually clearing out Saturday, nice and sunny again by Sunday. It looks like the weekend at this point looking great all across the state. And if you're away from the coast, again, we also have that chance for a storm by tomorrow afternoon. Again, be on the lookout during the afternoon hours. If you've got Tuesday afternoon outdoor plans, just be aware there's the potential for some thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Again, some could have some gusty winds or even some small hail. Wednesday, rain, some storms will develop as we head towards the afternoon. Again, it's a steady rain Wednesday night and into Thursday. That's our most impacted time frame this week. So again, Thursday, a good day to maybe have some indoor plans. Friday, though, just a few scattered showers or storms linger. Should see a good amount of sun by the afternoon, hot and humid, and then a beach weekend, it looks like, is on the way for next weekend. Of course, there could be some changes to that, but as of right now, looking nice and sunny, mid to upper 80s, very toasty, very humid as well, so it should be great for hitting the beach or the lakes as we head towards next weekend after all of this rain. And again, getting a good soaking this week. We're going to continue to monitor, A, the threat for some strong storms tomorrow afternoon, and B, the potential for some heavier rainfall here as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. Again, it doesn't look like a major flood threat at this point, but yeah, it does look like there could be some minor issues. So we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, thank goodness for the rain. Yesterday I was walking around in the Portland area. I did notice a couple lawns were looking a little brown, a little dry. We've actually been pretty warm, pretty dry lately. It's just the peak evaporation time of the year. So if you get a week of pretty dry conditions here, things start to dry out pretty quickly. So yeah, it'll be nice to get a good soaking. Let's hope it stays at a very manageable level and we don't see any flooding or any major issues. And all of our lawns just get a nice soaking here. Yeah, Travis, not the nicest Thursday forecast, but at least we're keeping it during the week and the weekend is not really impacted. And again, it helps us cool down a little on Thursday, so that will be nice. So yeah, we're going to keep watching strong storm potential tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And of course, the potential for some heavy rain Wednesday through Thursday. So stay tuned, you guys, and have a great rest of your day. Have a great week and enjoy the heat. Head to the beaches today. Hopefully you can get out and cool off somewhere nice by the water today. So great day for that. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. And again, we'll keep you posted on what we're expecting with all of this rainfall later in the week.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next main adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a main adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you.